What is going on, guys? I am sorry that I have been away for a little bit for the last couple weeks. Some other things in my life have just been taking up my time. I went back to trying to finish up some of that basil. Anyway, went back to trying to finish up some of that remodeling stuff that I had kind of in process. We finally got the sink and countertop and blah blah blah. So anyway, we're middle of that, and so I do still have more work to do, unfortunately, on that stuff. And I will continue having to do more work on this house, but that's okay. That's beside the point. As far as the Miata goes, so far, so far I have actually got the car running again. I went ahead and readjusted the timing. So actually what turned out is after I spun it, I believe it locked the engine and caused the timing belt to jump, and so it was like completely off, which is why it wasn't starting. So since all of that has happened, I've fixed the timing, I've swapped the fuel pump, I've checked my ignition system, checked my fuel system, blah blah blah, and it was like, okay, the fuel system works, the spark system works, you know. I've got fuel. Puppies. Anyway, I've got fuel, I've got spark, so everything seems to be working except for the motor obviously not running, so that leaves timing to be the culprit. So anyway, I have since flooded my engine, so I have a laundry list of things that I need to get done before Saturday. Saturday, I believe Saturday I actually have something kind of exciting to go, which will probably not be the next video, but I'll probably do a little bit of it in the next video, which will be cool. And I'll explain that later when we get it all done. So in the time being, that means I need to put this car back together, and it's not quite together. So I need to drain the oil. I need to pull the soft top out because we're removing the soft top from the car for maintenance reasons. It's just a lot easier to work without it in the cabin. And then we need to clean up the wiring and tidy up the engine bay. I need to put the interior back together and put the trunk back together. So AKA basically the entire car needs to go back together. So we're gonna get started and start boogieing. I think first on the list, I'm gonna start with the soft top because I think it's the one that I'm the most like, I don't want to do it. So I'm gonna start there. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get to work on that and start looking into how the soft top comes out. So I'll check back in with you in a little bit.
Ryan Little. Hinkin! Hi, bud! Okay, hi, Basil. Hi! Oh, hi. Okay, so just got the soft top out. I'm super excited about that because I thought it was going to be a million times harder than it was, but the reality is it's like maybe 15 bolts, and it actually comes out pretty easily. It would have been a lot easier if the roll bar wasn't in my way, but it is what it is, and the roll bar is there, and like I said before, it just doesn't want to come out very easily, so I'm just kind of being stubborn and leaving it right where it's at. So now that it's out, I can show you, because nobody ever shows you this, and there's like hardly any pictures. Shout out to Adam over at Rev Limiter, because he actually has a picture on his website of this, but to put it in video format, your rain rails or your like drain holes, they're actually like right there. Now, these are the holes that get gummed up with like leaves and pine needles and all that gunk, and this is what causes the Miatas to rust from the inside out, is when these get plugged. So when people tell you to check your rain rails, check these. That's what it is. These things. It's like, these things go on. Yeah, so anyway, water travels down into this channel through like the top of the soft top, like through here and then down into there, and it drains down the side and through your quarter panel. And anyway, so that's how you get rust. So anyway, now that the soft top's out, you can finally take this blue painter's tape off of the roll bar. The previous owner left it there and I've never been able to get to it, and it's always driven me nuts. Like, I fucking hate it. Excuse my language, I hate it passionately. And then once I get all this blue tape off, I'm gonna start reassembling this. We are gonna leave the deck interior. I don't plan on gutting this car. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this off camera. Okay, so quick update for y'all. Got the soft top out, as I just showed you guys earlier. I got the roll bar all bolted back in, or nice and sturdy. Kind of a pain in the butt to do by yourself. 10 out of 10 recommend if you have a friend, have them hold the French on the other side while you get the bottom side. Not that bad though to do it by yourself if it's already, like, all the holes are drilled and everything else. So anyway, all the cover panels are back in. Next up is throw the carpet on, and then I'm probably going to call it quits for the night because it's kind of like 7:30, 8 o'clock almost already, and I'd like to relax a little bit before I have to go back to work tomorrow, and we'll come back and finish this tomorrow, which, I mean, will be like 30 seconds for you. It'll be like 24 hours for me, but no biggie. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the carpet back on, show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to call it quits for today. Back in a little bit, see ya. Okay guys, the kind of exciting part of taking the soft top is all done. As you all see right here, it's nice and clean looking without the soft top sitting up here. I wish the carpet actually sat a little less wrinkly than it does, but it's a little wrinkly up here, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Looks like this clip is junk. Anyway, so this is all nice and done, and it looks really clean, and we are now a part of the hardtop master race. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. You'll probably see me in like 5 seconds because I'll probably pick this video up tomorrow because I know I didn't film enough tonight because I wasn't trying to make a tutorial on how to remove your soft top, just trying to get stuff done quickly. So the soft top got done today. The roll bar got mounted back in. The rear deck all got closed up, which is super good. So we made a big chunk of progress today, which is really awesome. Super happy about that. Tomorrow, probably pick up and do the oil change and put the seat back in and clean up the trunk because it shouldn't take that long to get that done. So shouldn't be that much longer and it should be done. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. What's up guys, back again today, next day. I mean, it was probably only like 10 seconds for you guys, not even. It was like that for you guys. Anyway, we're back today. It's Tuesday, yesterday was Monday. I went ahead and grabbed some bolts. And I did a little bit more work last night than I intended to because I got to hanging out with the wife and our roommate, and we just got to hanging out in the garage, and I just kept tinkering away on the car a little bit off camera. And so just quick update, I went ahead and got the side latches installed, as you can see over there for the hardtop. They're like beat rush style, so like just come up latch, and then they also have a locking point so I can stick like a padlock or something through it if I really wanted to be extra safe about it, and change out all the bolts to security hardware to make it difficult. And then I put my harness bar in, which is a hard dog bar, so I do have harnesses for this, and I went ahead and put in all the side plastics, and that's really about it last night. So just like a little bit of like the minor like fidgety things that kind of like stink to do on camera. So like I was just kind of taking care of that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the floor of the driver's side and get the seat remounted with the harness. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Ryan Little.
Looks like a mess in here because it is, but the interior is back together fully. I got harnesses in. These are the Takata drift harnesses. I got the 3-inch model for my driver's seat and the 2-inch on the passenger seat right now. I got them for a pretty good deal. Pretty happy with them. The only thing that I'm not super psyched about right now is this clamp. I had to go ahead and cut the bottom of it because it was kind of, I don't know if you can see it super well, but like when you try to open it, it hits the back of the chair. Right there. So like to get it in, you have to like really push on this seat super hard, and then it goes in. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the trunk all back together, and then all of the like cabin space is done. So all the things that are left to do are like under the hood and underneath the car. And I might call it quits there. Maybe I'll drain the oil for tonight. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. So I still have to drain the oil. I still got to change the fuel filter and put the coil packs back in and reassemble all that junk, and then I think the engine's basically all put back together, and then clean all my tools out of this car, put the wheels on, put it back down on the ground. So we're almost done. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the trunk real quick, and then I'll check back in with you guys and see if I'm going to do any more today. Testing. Okay guys, I'm done for the day. I'm going to call it quits. I went ahead and drained the oil, so I just have to refill it tomorrow, change the fuel filter, and then just finish cleaning up the engine. And it should be about ready to go. Put the wheels back on, and I should be able to go test drive it. And it should be ready for Saturday, which I'll probably tell you more about that tomorrow. I don't feel like getting into it too much. As it sits, I'm probably going to go to bed soon, probably relax for a little bit, hang out with the wife and family. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys in about less than 10 seconds. So yeah, you guys don't have to go anywhere. Peace. Test. What's up guys? It's now Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday when we got a lot of the car done. As you see, the car is back on the ground again, which means I've already done a lot of work. Dalton showed up and we just jammed out and got the rest of it done, which wasn't like anything interesting. It was like just change oil, fuel pump, and like rebolt stuff down. So nothing like fun to watch or to show you guys on this journey for this one. So anyway, that's it for like right now. So what's actually coming up, since you guys made it to the end of the video, I'm gonna let you guys in because you guys actually watched the whole thing, so you guys are super cool. Let me know down below if you actually watched the whole thing. Write the code, or not code, because this isn't, I'm not selling anything, it's not a code. Anyway, like write down in the description below, Miatas are for squares. Yeah, right, Miatas are for squares.
down in the comments if you made it this far. Let me know, and remember to hit subscribe and like and all that fun other YouTube things, because I should advertise myself more. Anyway, so Saturday, since you guys made it this far, I'm gonna let you guys know. Saturday, I am actually taking the car to get another tune or a tune look over and some dyno time with Martin from RS Enthalpy. I made an appointment for like Saturday around noonish, so that was why we had to rush and get the car back together and running again. And now the car starts up, runs just like it did before. The only thing that happened, like I said earlier in this video, was the timing was off. Now I'm probably going to put all that in the next video, which you guys will see a week from this one, probably about the tune, or a little bit about it, or my experience going to get a dyno tune, because I've never actually been to a dyno, which is really exciting for me. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Hopefully can record a couple clips, maybe with the iPhone. I don't really know that I want to lug a giant DSLR camera to a tuning shop and shove a camera in a piece of person space that I've never met before. So anyway, that's it for today. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.
We'll be right back.